see if this works. It fucking does. Nice. Make sure this works. Do a little something, something for good luck. If they ask, it wasn't me. Right. So this is gonna work mostly for audio purposes, right? The video is pretty much automatic. But we gotta figure out what's going on through those waves. And we're gonna practice our start too, because we just enjoy having a nice, clean, cathartic start. Shook? Come on. I gotta read these one day. Doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. Thought those were my eye colors.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity.
I love those
Heat
embers.
And cold, life and death, and of course, light
Of course.
and dark.
Dude, it's Plato's cave. It's Prometheus's
Then
fire.
from the dark
They
came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
They inherit that flame.
Nito, the first of the dead.
First announced too.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn,
Got a
the
chrono
Lord
that's
of
there.
Sunlight, and his faithful knights,
Dude, those
and the
embers.
furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Dude, so easily forgotten.
With the strength of lords, they
Done.
challenged the dragons.
But
Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms.
this part, that the burning of their homes, that's a little
Nito
fun. You know,
unleashed
crush
a
your enemies,
miasma
sure,
of
but
death and
where's their homes
disease,
now?
and Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
A lot to say about sea.
thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
Embers.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
How wretched a thing.
The undead are corralled and led to the north. This is your fate.
So be it. Such is our fate. So we have some clear goals here. We need to get dressed, number one, right? We gotta get ourselves presentable. Not that we don't look fine, but we need our garb. But even before that, we must find the fire within. But before that, we must conquer the beast, apparently. And I really hope I'm offline. And I really hope this is gonna be saved so I can hear it later. This is gonna take a lot of effort. And this might go into the trash bin. Maybe even 1,000 times. Like I've done so many before. But we gotta light the bonfire to start. That was very absent-minded, that thing I just said. Do I get hurt here if I were to... that there might be. I don't think I've ever caught up to that guy. Probably never tried. This is good practice. This is really good practice. There we go. Oh my god, locking onto the backstab has never been so clean. Yeah, we want to see how quickly we can get our ropes. We want to see how quickly we can get our blades. And how low we can go. These are all important things. And then, because that's the movement of the machine, right? We can kind of narrow that we can do. Hell, it's already in it for us. Look at this. The knight, the shaft, the trap, it's all here.
Oh, you. You're no
That's
hollow.
me.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to
Tragic.
ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
I'm gonna say no for testing purposes.
Yes, I see. Perhaps I was too hopeful. Please, leave me be. I have not long to live, and I may harm you after death. Now, go.
Honor until the end.
Please, I have not now.
But he respects my decision. Okay, that's rough. The prophecy was not foretold, and yet will still come to be. The main question is, though, did he kill himself, or did he just hold on until I walk away? I never stop wondering about that, really. Did he choose to pass on the torch, right? If the legend were a track race, did he just give the torch away and then stop running, or did he hold on until he had to? You're right, like the last person that took the torch walked away. He did his duty as a knight. Vowed he would. I'd love to know about that if that was conceived. I mean, to ask if it was conceived to the From Software studio, you know, the arrogance. I've stared at some meaningless walls in my day. Believe you me. I'll take a drink to that. Alright, close our eyes and break. Greater minds than I might have some ideas as to these etchings, but for another sit down.
You.
Me?
Give me warm. Give me soft.
How do I give warm? Hold on. Oh, well, don't know how to email. We'll be back. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. We should know how to emote. And we'll always stop to smell the flowers for whatever reason on these mountain peaks. They're always so white. Is it that they mirrored the soul? I don't know. Ask Miyazaki. Oh, I love how we step behind the
Only
ring there. That's the first time
in
I've
the
noticed
ancient
that. And that's why
legends,
we're
it
here,
is stated
to notice.
that one day an undead shall be chosen.
I feel like
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lodran. And you see it all. Firelink Shrine, the Undead Chapel, Cathedral, Undead Burg, the sewage system, the chasm that was spawned from the abyss, Obviously, if this is your first time, you shouldn't be here, but man, I know it's not mine. It's good to be back. I've been here so many times that as I listen to myself in the recording, while it's recording, it reminds me of every parsec run where I've had to learn to tolerate the barrage that is me. God help you and I in the future, whoever's listening.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well,
Right.
you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to
Brilliant.
go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this
Certainly.
accursed land of the undead?
Oh. I wonder if that laugh there is a reference to our not precisely choosing to go here, right?
Your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Yeah, he's asking to die there, if you will. I'm gonna try to not do what I just did there twice, too many times, and likely flail. Flail and fail.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to
That's
go
why
about
we're here,
it.
yes.
Collect it bit by bit
But I
from
won't do it.
corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself
Oh, yeah.
summoned.
Sounds fun.
And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead
do it.
and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever.
I would never do
You
that.
might regret it.
Never. Never.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully
Wow.
then. One
Look
of
at
the
that,
bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift
Spinal cord
is
protection
broken.
on that
You
armor.
will have to
right?
climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead
I love how
burg,
much detail there
within
is in the model.
plague-infested Blight Town. But
Like-
I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
And I'm not one to ignore everything he's just said, but I have done it about 50 times with my full attention. Now, to look at him in full HD and see how much of the genuine thought goes into the armor, right, to protect the body, the spinal cord here. He's got those steel-toed boots to be nasty with. Got a crotch guard because that's another weakness. He's got a little bit of a turtleneck, not enough. Probably a choice on his part. Gauntlets too. I just like how thought out it is. It's authentic, I guess. I would expect armor to work. I never really stopped to look at him like that because it never really looked that good. But if I go back to the original, though, it's the same. I've looked at this one, though. He looks much better. You can say the same thing, right? Like the pouches for his mercenary travels. He's got some thick-ass legs. Apparently that's his weak point, I guess. He's pretty slow, you can tell.
Hello there. I believe we are not
I mean, it's
acquainted.
a bit
I'm
more
Petrus of Thoroland.
totally.
Have you business with us?
Of course
If
I
not,
do.
I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Well, to reinforce what I would have said, his armor is a bit more performative, I guess, right? Like the floppiness. It's almost like he's not very willing to charge. I get is the sense from him. And for a cleric to use a spiked mace is always a choice. That'll never stop being something that I look at, because I don't know. That should be the first one.
Hello there.
For sure.
I realize
A
that I
cleric.
have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Mighty
Oh my.
kind.
You again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Most certainly.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the
This
gods.
always makes me nervous. it really does. Just because there's so many rules in this game, and these games, I mean, they change. You
Now
never know.
let me
if
share
you're just
my
gonna
miracles.
ruin a
Only
run for no
their
reason.
ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts
Y-
and your faith.
It's actually an important line. That's a cornerstone line right there. The nastiest UI there ever was. Let's do it. So I haven't done it for this game yet, so I'm gonna have to screenshot and read all those individually.
Come again.
Usually,
The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
you know, by the time I figured out what was going on with the plot of these games, I got into the hard habit of just reading everything as it came. Because otherwise, you're never going to be able to follow along, right? But that can be awkward. Especially with me behind the wheel. Yeah, there you go. Definitely won't read that right now, but we want to see how long it takes, you know? Because don't want to waste people's time by making do some prep work beforehand. That's a neat little window there. I wonder how many people see that on their first run. Say like what's going on there. Because in games these days, you know, you see like an open path and you know you have to go for it. But in this one, a lot of the background looks, or a lot of the paths just look like a background. Like this. I know I've stepped into that a couple of times for sure. See if we know how to jump still. We went to school. We will take note of whatever it is. Lost soul of the undead. Pretty low bar. Kind of like this chosen guy here. Hello, Mr. Raven. I plan to do a lot of Raven talking with you, Mr. 621. See what we can do. You don't want to talk to me? No. Let's talk to Petrus one more time. Get to the main business, right? We're still. I mean, we can't help but to just enjoy the little things, no matter how many
hello.
times.
I will teach you miracles. A promise is a promise, after all.
That's quite a delicious bit of irony from you, Mister. I feel like I can trust you now. So yeah, normally I'd get these for my Souls runs. I've never used Seek Guidance, and I really should. I know it's in like all the games.
Come again.
and boy,
The
I really,
effectiveness of the...
I'd like to see what that looks like, right? For as much as I sit here and try to interpret what goes on in the minds of the creators. They have a tool in game for you to like see what's going on. I also went the wrong way. This is what you would do. No one would do this. We're gonna pick up our souls just cause. 2,000 is not on me, but we're gonna grab them. Then we're gonna go back to the mission. We're gonna do what everyone does naturally when they open this game. Pro or beginner, you just walk down here. You say hello to the mute deaf lady over here. Mute deaf blind lady, yeah. She totally saw me. And then we go down into the shrine, right? The bowels, if you will. To get what's ours. Because, it is found in filth after all, as they say. We're gonna try to optimize this eventually, right? One day we'll sadly let go of well, we'll have to stop just enjoying the game and see how a speedrun feels, but it's okay. Once we learn how to drive at peak, we can cruise as much as we please. Right? It's to enhance the experience. That's good. Yeah, I love this right there, right? Like, remember when I said I was gonna get those 2,000 souls? I'm not gonna get these. There's no way, no. I don't think I even have to die, but I don't care. Because that's what I do naturally. If I have to boot up this game and help a buddy out, boom. +1. You know, because of the economy, kids these days, they don't know what +1 does to the soul. Oh, see, we almost cardinal sin there. You don't want a cardinal sin. You gotta read the item description. That was a test. Watch out. Here's another test. Yeah, there it is. We will read this one. Each firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw of the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the precious Estus flask. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the firekeeper's soul to the reinforcement of the Estus flask. Right? So utility and humanity. This naturally drives me to read the Estus flask, because how could I not? The undead treasure these dull green flasks. It's empty. The undead treasure these dull green flasks filled with Estus at bonfire. I'm gonna have to look up Estus, I guess. It's, you know, to this day we learn something. The Estus flasks are linked to the Firekeepers. The Dark Tales also make reference. An emerald flask from the Firekeeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. Right? I don't see more fitting homage to the bestial virgins of Rome. I mean, if this came out of nowhere, then that's quite a coincidence. Anyways, for her to feed on her own people, which also were the people that would keep the fire, is quite, I don't know, aside from like grotesque maybe, or at least distasteful, at least. It shows the desperation of the times, right? And the willingness of their conviction to keep the fire. The flame must be kept, even if it means consuming her sister's soul. complete interpretation. Complete interpretation. And usually I'd filter that before just letting it out, but we're gonna see, you know, how this goes. Is this a broadcast or a diary, journal, a learning experience? Who quite knows? We're on the path. 2 for 1. Oh, hell yeah, man, you know? I mean, how many? Who can say 5 for 1? 4 for 1? So I always go up here. But I never go down to where I die before getting to the because I know a lot of people do that. So I feel like I should, you know, earn my stripes. That's so comfortable. 1 tap, tap. Oh, hello. Just ignore all the bait, you know, except for the bait. I think that's a crossbow, but we'll see. Oh. Humanity, even more important. That is... Kinda shook about them noises though. Rare tiny black sprite found on corpses. This is why I don't want to read right now. I'm just gonna... Okay. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? See, that question might confuse a lot of people, but I think it's because we ignore the whole life part. If your first humanity was acquired from a rat, then you yourself might have asked that question by just saying, why did you get humanity out of a rat? Wouldn't those two questions be the same thing? I think that's the beauty of From Software's writing. Although again, I might come back to this and say that was a load of shit. Friendly Drake. A tutorial Drake. Cold drink. 1 tap, we love that. Man, I wonder if... See, I don't think that's part of the map. And in any other game, I'd try to get there. Nice. Lucky start, lucky start. We're gonna get the Uchi Katana just because it's tradition. We're gonna try to not to get jumped while we do it, but... Just another line. This is a rough neighborhood. It's the Undead Berg.
Well now,
Guys
you
got
seem to
red
have your
eyes.
wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer.
I've
I
got
trade
my
for
wits about
souls.
me, sure.
Everything's for sale.
You do too, petting an invisible cat. Let's see the wares, you know. Never turn down a deal. That's a good deal. I should farm for that before I murder him.
What
Yeah.
a waste of
I'll
time.
be back, I'll be back. I don't really need that though, like fucking lightning buff? Come on.
You've gone mad, have you?
Yes, I
I'll
have. I'm
kill
hungry,
you,
just like
lousy
you.
rat. Yulia! Yulia!
Gonna apply. That's right.
My name
Go in peace, brother. Was it... He found a way to sustain himself, right? The merchant life. That's probably why he wasn't insane. Uh-oh. Well, he did pet a cat. Quite articulate. I don't know if they augmented the sounds in this game from the first version. I should, man, when I go through it, I should just switch between the remastered and the original. I think that might be a bit too far in the reflection process, but boy, ooh, those ragdolls! You didn't get those back in the day, hell no. Gonna ignore the shield that's in there, we don't need that. Get the bonfire and close our eyes. Love that. But now our flats are down. We're just gonna have to finish the level then. We need our clothes though. We're naked. That's just so uncomfortable. Right, you know, courage. For courage. The cowardly dog. Dating myself. Oh, cheat. We've been here before, though. You know how many times I've been here? Black Hawk down. This is why the winners get the firebomb. Wow! Who needs a firebomb when you got power? Dude, people shit on the fucking club. The club is the best early game weapon. Try to tell me otherwise. This thing is a killer, and I'm dual wielding it. I'm debuffing myself. Look at that. I just fucking beat him. That guy owed me money. I need to start paying attention to each soul count per enemy because I really like to think about what the value of each soul is. Right? Like, what would yours be? Right, we're chosen undead, so we can claim, but not everyone is that. I've fallen down here and tried to find a way out so many times, and then one of my buddies actually taught me. Right? Like even the inexperienced can find a new path. I've tried so many times to live through that. And I've told people, no, you just gotta walk off and die. No. One of these has something good, I know it. That's my point. Ooh. Underbelly? Okay. We know what we're doing. I planned that. All right. I don't know if I should be when I walk people through this. No, I do let them see the Taurus demon first. They always should die first. This is the rule. The first time should be gentle. First time should be gentle. Okay, those arrows are hit, right? Most people, when you get to the back, you're like, hey, the game's trying to screw me over. But if you got hit in the back, what do? You naturally turn around. Hey, there's a ladder. What can you do off? That's the advantage. You take that. Oh god. Okay. This guy is a war demon. Fight him on the low. Alright, we're gonna Big hat, Logan. Yeah. I think that's. I wish games would let you read those. You know, let me confirm out of the loading screen so that I can read the item. It would really please me. Actually, when I go back and look at this, I would love to read that description. It might be a bit of serendipity. Alright, we should be able to do this nice and clean. 'Cause now we're not role playing the first, or, you know, we pretended we were born again for a minute. Now we're back. Did I love the light shafts? Dude, the high wall. Oh, hey, our souls. That's convenient. We don't really need those, but... Well, I guess I didn't get any. I need to find out where the binoculars are off the bat. If they're a starting item, pick them because photography. We got our Undead Church. There's Sands Fortress, High Bell. You know, the plot point. Undeadburg at the bottom. This is one of those like picturesque scenes. You could just put a still right here and paint the world, because there it is, a whole history right before you. But first, the demon. We're gonna just clean him up, right? We don't need to do nothing. I never get to run up the ladder multiple times. I always screw that up, even though I know it's not hard. If I don't screw it up, I'm gonna test to see if I'm getting practice with damage, because that'll help my runtime. One day I'll speedrun this game. One day I'll speedrun this game. Instead, I'm just gonna marvel at it like a fool. That's what they're gonna learn. Lock on is a game. If you lock on, you're actually using. Oh, what the hell? This guy's quick, okay? I'm a trash man. I'm gonna try that one more time, and then if that doesn't work, then we're gonna go get our clothes, because that's why we're using. He's intimidating me, even though he's naked. I guess it's fair. I could also just fight him straight up. That might work too. It's always hard to tell. The mechanics were never my strong suit. I'm more of a theory guy. Get out of my way. I'm bittersweet on whether that barrel comes back or not. I feel like most people don't really get the first time ingrained, you know? It's not enough to get it once. I think they do it like that in Bloodborne too, right? The spiked wheel only comes down once on the tripwire. That's a shame. Oh, I should deal with them first, yeah. Pro, you lock up, but you don't need to do that against the bots. Plus, you get the close up on your enemy's face as they perish. Who doesn't want that? Totally normal thing to do. Nice little foreshadowing of what's next. Even you can see the scorch marks from the dragon right from here. You can see the scorch marks. That bridge is dangerous. It gets burned a lot. Wonder what's gonna happen when I step on it. Somehow I have 1.5k souls. Not that I'm going to use those unless I'm sometime soon. Gonna try to jump in time. We did remember. Oh! Yeah, we're so good. Alright, we're gonna just fight fair. Oh, I have a big enemy. Alright, let's do this. talk to the prisoner too to feel better. I feel like I could do it, but then I'm just gonna be watching myself fight that guy, which is what I've done endlessly before, so might as well get something different on the screen. I do love the run back part of it. I love how, like, also as well in the later games, you get these sequences where you're forced to run back, like, the bonfire is 10 seconds away from the boss, which I would say is a benefit to you. You get to think, like, hey, what did I do wrong back there? Why did I die? You got 10 seconds to think before you get one shot again. Maybe you're not a high enough level. And here I am, walking, you know, like 2-3 minutes. This crap. I'm so frail. And people are whining about, you know, from software suggestion to stop and think. It's a testament to modern attention span, if anything else. Oh, boy. I could die. I'm in danger. But I feel the warmth of the flame. I test Buddy's dialogue. I doubt he says anything genuine here, but you never know. We'll of course sit on the bonfire. We've oh, why can't I sit on? I'm being attacked. I could kill him, but can I? I'll kill him, whatever. We don't have time for this. Oh. The Firelight Shrine music will never stop being such a cathartic, peaceful thing to me. Like this melancholy of the violin with the piano in the background, it's the preamble to the end, which goes on and on until, you know, Dark Souls 3, I guess. One day, hopefully, Dark Souls 4. We'll see if there's. I would accept some very big delineations from the original story. We can change some things up. This isn't the way. We gotta go down low. We have to clear the depths. One day I'll think about that. The movement of that water. But we gotta get our robes. We gotta get right. You know, how can you go to work if you're not dressed? It don't make no sense. So we're gonna get dressed, and then ideally our minds will clear. We lost a little bit of souls, but we never felt it. Bet the bank and lost a bunch before. I ain't never shed a tear. Stop and appreciate the engravings as the elevator comes up. You know, we can. I definitely have to compare these to the original material. Start collecting these emblems too. Bunch of statues, too generic to bother. Gonna speed run through this part. We don't actually know where the danger comes. We should equip our safety item. So we are +1, so we already been here. We know how to use the UI. Okay, we got 2 tries. That's the From Software grace. Sekiro dies twice. The bell tolls. We gotta watch our stamina bar. And if that thing ever goes down to 0, I love how that's such a caught on mechanic in modern gaming. If your stamina bar goes down to 0, you should have a penalty on refresh. Like, that thing is what keeps you alive. Why'd you let it stall? That's like, imagine your pilot just let the engine stall on the airliner. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't turbulence. I was just checking Twitter. We're back on air. No, pay attention. That's your life. I wish I saw what item that was. It'd be worth dying for. At least I didn't waste the transient curse. What a good name. I should read that item description. We'll find out how to read it in a minute. From software UIs. That's too much for them. It was very spiritual. If we get spiritual, we just won't move, you know? Much like the ghost, we won't move from where we started. And we aim to move tonight. Have to be careful. Have to be careful. Time is not infinite. We should talk to the NPC. Good in between. I really like this guy. There are songs that remind me of this man. Old songs.
Hmm? Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head.
No.
And more importantly, you're free. How on
Indeed.
earth? Well, I shouldn't pry.
He thinks those two things are
Ricky,
mutually exclusive.
I was once an established
And
smith.
he's a scholar.
Look at me now. Can you believe it?
The prison can be a mine too, yes sir.
Hmm? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention
I
of
was
escape.
like him once, for
It's
sure.
safe here. I can't bear the thought of
Yeah.
going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself.
If you've played Death
How about
Stranding and you get to
I
chapter
could forge
5,
your way.
he is
All
our
here
mama.
with rather minimal tools.
It's so scary
I'll
out
show
there.
you what made me the best.
The first
evil.
step is the hardest.
Hmm? What is it? There's nothing to talk about.
No.
We're both cursed, undead. But what's there
Now
really
that's a
to moan
commendable comment. Now that is a commendable comment. We read these when we walk people through and when we play, but we've done it, so. But we will appreciate this. Man, if I knew how to emo, I'd lean with him. He lives. He lives in death. He sees the light. Maybe he's the next one. It's gonna be a bit. We need to get those ropes. I think I do unspeakable things for them. No, I don't. No, I don't. I open doors. That's what I do. We will not do harm. We'll heal. We'll drink fire to heal. Some Prometheus shit right there. I love that. Look at that. That's what you aim for, right above the head of the sword. And I'm gonna die. She's a witch. I think I could drop here, but I'm not gonna. Heal at the safe spot. And bail because I'm not gonna get an item. Those souls are unnecessary. I know there's a humanity there, but that chest is also not my goal. We have to be object oriented, right? That's the thing. When you die, it's because you get distracted. This game is filled with bait. Each path is meant to pull you out of your objective, whatever that may be. If you're exploring, death is inevitable. But if you got aims, you should stick to them, or you're not gonna get anywhere here. So I say this to myself, you know, my mantra, we go back into the protocol. It always helps to... Alright, well we got way further than if we went for the chest. Oh boy, I must have ran out of stamina when I went into our happened? Ah, dude. You know, at this point, people would yell at me to level up, but I don't have my clothes. At the very least, I'll open that door. Maybe I'll go back to the tourist team after this. I have so many ways. I also have never gone into the undead boneyard, right? I could do that now. So many people rage quit by doing this. I've never experienced it. I just went forward. The game faces you into the NPC. When you leave someone, you turn around, right? And you go up. But a lot of people go left. I don't ever let anyone do this. This is the fastest way to lose a friend. Dude, and to experience this raw hell. Oh man, alright, we're gonna try it. Oh no, poison damage. No, we can't do it. We can't do it. We'll watch someone else. I'll put someone else through it. Maybe I'll hire someone and then they'll do it. I wonder if anyone's ever transcribed those. I know that someone eventually, I think there was a Reddit thing about Tight 19. The runes were, they had meaning Nordic runes. Oh, my binoculars! Oh my god. That was worth it. That was worth that. Dude. Okay, very good. Very, very, very good. We're gonna equip those, and so much of my experience is gonna be hyped. Oh man, into my hotbar? That feels so dangerous though. We're gonna do it. And we're gonna skip those guys, because now we feel good. Get the Firekeeper soul. I know that there's another lockdown. That's the only reason to come down here. And I also have a club that does crushing damage, so like I have an advantage, if you will, against these unkillable things. Oh, okay, this is... Yeah. Oh. Okay. Miyazaki, please. Thank you. Dude, that's the Undead Berg right there, man. You think that is a background, right? You can't actually touch any of those buildings, but that's the Undead Berg. Maybe. Alright, into the crypt. Oh boy. The dark. Hello. Dude, my fans are screaming to meet me. Oh god. That's desperate. And this is filthy. Oh, hello. Shook me, okay? You see a witch with a guy's head and the head's eyes are glowing, you get shook one time, alright? I thought that bonfire was safe. But anyways, it's very interesting because, see, like, going through this the first time, I wonder how many people... You killed the witch. When do you... And obviously, I keep calling it a witch. The necromancer. You killed the necromancer. When do you realize that now that the necromancer is dead, that these skeletons grant you souls? Quite often, if you... I mean, if you survive this experience, and you get out of here, you climb back up. It's the only way to go. You gotta go back up. You'll notice that the skeletons die, right? Like, how does that feel? How many people get to feel that before they just never open the game again? It's I mean, the path is hard, right? You know, it's hard. Nothing worth doing wasn't. We're gonna just do this guy easy though. Try it. I'm gonna do a wheel. Strong attack. thing is a Stonlock monster, right? It depends on what you're up against, but... And you can't miss. See, that's the penalty. This is a learning tool. What happens when you miss? Oh, look at those recovery frames. Just disgusting. But if I hit this wall, I'm back in the game, baby. You can't miss. You gotta hit your target. If you hit your target, you're rewarded by giving them the same lag that you're experiencing here. This is one of the best weapons in the game, and it's given to the deprived. Honestly, if you want to start strong, you start deprived. But people, you know, they don't want to be naked. It's understandable. That's why I'm down here. I don't want to be naked either. I need some nice wizard robes. This isn't where you get them. This is not where you get them. Oh, I should sit on that bonfire. I should deal with these. I'm gonna deal with them. Can I backstab? We'll find out later. I cripple. I crumble. I backstab. Alright, we're gonna no funny business on this. We've done this a bunch of times. This is one of the best constructed levels I've ever seen in my life. And not because of the ladies that walked me through the door. Let's see. Oh, I made a mistake. See, that wasn't the game's fault. I'm pretty sure I can just go through that without touching any levers. We're gonna try that 2 more times. The experience of going through and looking instead of speedrunning is so different, right? So to just try to do it is hard. That might be a path. That could be a jump. Hey, witch, necromancer. Dude, master of the dead, you gotta respect. Does he serve Nito? Or is he... has he usurped some of his flame? Oh, he's a little bit of a bitch because he's running away, so that's something. Yeah, sure. I got distracted. I'm getting distracted. I'm dying because I'm distracted. I don't care. That's too far. Almost. One of those is it. Almost. I know that I can drop 3 levels. I'm gonna try it one more time, and then I'll just run the level fine after. You can. The same thing I wondered with the skeletons. You can, in retrospect, understand how to speedrun quite simply. It's in the beauty of the design. How backwards compatible it is to gameplay, right? From first playthrough into second. Very different. That might be it too. I'm just gonna go because I can. I have to clear these skeletons to look, and to do that I gotta get rid of this guy. Shot for advantage. Oh damn, the pipes are full of these dead people. How'd they get here? Like so level 1, that's the thing, and this is where they go hollow. But I've been around the block. Dude, one of these is it. The speedrunners are just pulling their hair out on me right now. I might have a little levers. It might be something that you can't do right off the bat, so I'll just ignore this guy. grab the lever. We forgo the midpoint bonfire, but that's what speedrun is about. You don't need it. Oh. Dude, this is not speedrun though. I'm gonna have to leave this place. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get Pinwheel's flame later. I mean, +1 is not that important right now. Taurus demon or close? Taurus demon? Oh. Oh. These guys are killable. I wonder how many souls they give. That's always an important question, right? What is the value? It adds to the legend too. He just died. 100? Dude, that guy was worth 100 lives. Imagine squaring up to a guy that's worth 100 men, and then there's 100 of him behind him, and they respawn. Chosen undead indeed. Like, oof. Oof, oof, oof. And that was one of the short ones. Raven's still waiting for me. Petrus probably doesn't have much to say right now, neither does Mr. Crest. So we're just gonna skip him. I think there's some fire bombs over there. You know, at this point, I'll take the in-game items. I'm rusty. The things I could do. We're gonna get to Anne Orlando at 16 with our Marakumo and our robes. They can't stop us. They can stall us. This guy didn't pick the master key. What did I pick? Oh, it just doesn't open from the other side. I did pick the master key. Okay, okay. Never mind. We might have to level up. 13 is the soul cap that I like for the midpoint. I can even go further. I'm sure I could beat the game at that point. Once 13, 18, it depends on the point when I like choose. Definitely have to open up that door to get the man, I have to deal with all this crap though, and I'm in speedrun mode. I have to pick right at the beginning what I'm gonna do, whether I'm gonna clear it or I'm just gonna run through. Decide to pick up items halfway through and you're gonna die. Like this. This will get me through the boss though. That's the difference, right? Like that I know that I've got 3 tries to win after this. It's not as much of a bait. Equip it too. There are so many greater things to marvel at than the Taurus Demon's basic attacks. They're not bad. I really like how he yells at me. And I love how those guys are gonna kill me when I kill him. That fog gate's gonna get me. probably still light roll with that, but I think Dark Souls 1 has like 4 tiers of light roll or something ridiculous, so we love our iframes. So you know we mean business. I'm gonna try. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna try that jump. I lost last time. Okay, you can mess that up still. No, damn. What? What the hell? That's the perfect part right there. Dude, lock that away. That's why it's behind the master key. What is that? What? Ah, dude. Yeah, store it. You can't let the people know, because then they will never learn. They will never learn how to fight that boss if that was common knowledge. Oh man. But that would never be wrong. Alright. Mr. Man himself. With a plume on his helm. That's quite, maybe it's because he soars. He can fly high.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler
He
of
can see
Astora,
me.
an adherent of the
He can
Lord of
see me.
Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to
Yes.
seek my very own son.
Indeed.
Do you find that strange?
No, absolutely
Well, it
not.
should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Yeah, I do too. Oh boy. Yep.
Aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
I got a lot of time.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a
Neat
land
word.
brimming with hollows, could that
Brimming.
really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
There's so much like narrative suggestion in those few sentences there, and I only want to linger on, could that be mere chance? From now on, we must ask ourselves, could that be mere chance?
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are
We
amidst
won't use
strange
that.
beings in a strange land.
Indeed.
The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no
certainly.
telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only
That
ones
was so
engaged
meta,
in
but
this, but I am a warrior of the sun.
still in plot,
Spot
which
my
is where the
summon
respect
signature
comes in.
easily by its brilliant aura.
Okay.
If you miss it, you must be blind.
I wish I didn't just miss that part. This is where I usually, because I always distract myself, pull up the dialogue. You have to have the dialogue ready, or you're not ready. And I wasn't.
Oh,
Next time.
hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body,
So
like a
gloriously
magnificent father.
incandescent.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Oh, he said grossly. That's a better word for sure, yeah. Raw. Alright, we're
Oh,
done,
the
right?
sun, if only.
I always say, what they last repeat to you. This is almost like a recording, right? What's your voicemail? What do you want people to hear?
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Everything he says there means something to him, and ought to mean something to you from a meta perspective. Sometimes the developer is trying to guide you. That's just plot, all that for him. Other times when you're stuck and it's like a gateway NPC, they're actually telling you what to do. He revealed a profound aspect of himself there, something that he would hint at earlier in his dialogue, but reinforced later, of course. Those are always worth repeating. I repeat the ending of the boss 3 times, no less, because I can't absorb all that in one go. Each one of those sentences you could break down. We're gonna skip the Drago though. We don't need him. That's a Drake for those, or maybe a Wyvern. Oh my God, they're gonna call me out. I would try to get that bonfire. That bonfire is a bait. So are those souls. Everything here is a bait. The fact that the dragon doesn't shoot you up until you take the bait is accountability. That's what I would call that. That's what I'd call that word. Most people would call that troll. I'd give it something else. Oh, that's different. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, he's always been there, but he really caught me with my pants down. The one time the kick macro is useful. The one time. Oh, you. God, dude. Ledge protection. Is that a feature? Ledge protection. Now this is dirty. They're rats, so like what do you expect? But this is dirty. Oh, he run away? Drop humanity. Next time. We don't need to kill all these. We just need them to be safe. Oh! Arrogance. Okay, yeah. I'm on a timer. Okay. Dude. That's how it used to be, right? You get scratched naked and you die. That's how it used to be. The cruel part is having a bonfire right here while it's happening. That's the that's the rub. It's okay. I like me a little pressure. Look at that item. Oh, the gate's open. I didn't notice. I'm very shocked. Okay, the gate has now closed. See, this is where my shock comes in. That's completely new to me. Okay, we're gonna take full advantage though. Hell. Speedrunner's blessing. Dude, the timer actually aided me. Look at that. The pressure pushed me forward, and here I am at my objective. Checkpoint on the left. And that's safety. I've never done that before. That's who pulls that lever? I have to look into how that sequence goes down. Don't think no one's got nothing to say here yet, so just go back and I guess hit the gargoyles one time, level up as I can. But to level up without choosing, I need to know what my sword's gonna be. I know that I need some strength, We're gonna put it up to 12. And then stamina is just always safe, right? Like that's how you live your life. That's how you live your life. Alright. levels is that? Oh, that's why that's not safe. I went up 11 levels. I think I've got like 6 in reserve. It's okay. We weren't expecting to use this character to help anyone. That's why the other characters are there. Yeah, I should just run. I should just run and remember. Trying to keep it low. Funny enough, the OP powder will work on this boss too, so we'll hit him once, get a feel for it, then hit him again. For real this time. He cannot be back. It's a fair defense he has. Another Firekeeper Soul. So that's... Yeah, so that's 3 you can get right off the bat. I think if I go straight down, I can get another one. And I think that's exactly what I'll do next. That's so powerful. I mean, like 3 Firekeeper Souls right off the bat. What madness. Ow. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. That's a quick reload to the Firekeeper right there. That's not a, that's the thing the speedrunners won't tell you. It's how to get back that quick. All right, we're just gonna feed this sister one of her sisters, and that's gonna help me somehow brighten my flame. I guess in a way it might not be cannibalism, right? To consume one's soul. Sometimes people say you carry another person's torch, right? So is that not what the Firekeeper is doing for her sister? Does she not, when she takes the soul and consumes it, use that power to do her job? Like you do when you level up. As you defeat these enemies, you become more powerful. And that's from the souls you've consumed, right? To do your job. There's no disrespect in that. That doesn't have to be nasty or macabre. These are dire things after all, very dire. I don't know if I'm gonna try to kill him again. I don't think there's very much benefit other than the... It's just a waste of my time. He has a shard. I will do. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's so much better dual wield. We have to use our brains sometimes when we play the game. Sometimes you have to think, and it can hurt. Oh. That's my shard. 800 souls still. That's another level, I think. Not that I'm gonna be able to spend it. And still, the glove does me good. Oh! Oh! Well then. Get that intimate on the first date? No less. I had to buy my own drink. Yeah, the lack of lock-on killed me there. This guy has to die. He's super relevant. I love his placement here. Can't help but to marvel at one of Sif's agents, you know. Beautifully named, I think 6 eyes, right? Like, what else would you call a spy? 6 eyes! He's in a church out here, you know, preaching the wrong word. Magic instead of faith. Look at that. That's some heresy. I can't get through that. That's gonna kill me. He needs to die. This is why he needs to die. Give me your trident and I will main it. Give me your trident and I will main it. Yeah. Look at those eyes. There's 6 eyes right there. And that might even be what the door at the... when you killed the demon at the beginning of the game. Those 2 things might be linked. They reminded me. After all, Seath kind of is at the root of all of this. I want to kill him because it's gonna make my speed runs harder if I don't kill him. But I'll just get Lotrick instead because that's a good palate cleanser. Talk to a traitor before defeating a spy. This is a friendly church. I don't mind the soldiers. Soldiers, I mean, ideally soldiers should just believe in the mission, but that's not always enough. Sometimes they can be the same thing. Aye. Maybe a backstab will do him dirty, but... No. He's just screaming stuff. Stopping me from getting the Lotrick, though. Stopping me from getting the Lotrick. That's such a problem. One dagger, and he's gonna fall down to me. I need to buy a dagger. Buddy, I have a firebomb. I have daggers. Wow. Okay. Okay, I should put points into faith and get this guy to talk. I don't think there's a re-level mechanic in this game. I might have to download a mod so that I can not be penalized for not thinking 12 steps ahead of the plot and level design. For my wants, or I could just be less wanty. I gotta have some fun somehow though. Gotta get my jollies in somewhere. But the 10 flasks from the bonfire are better than the oh, I just went without doing the knives? Hell, okay. One at a time. Oh. This guy's dangerous. He's actually a threat. A Baldur Knight. Yeah. Stance me. The confidence! Oh, dude! And I knew the danger! Dude, he has a rapier! He has a rapier! He parried me. Fuck, and I'm dying to that before the boss. Okay. To the blacksmith. My robes are actually in the direction of the blacksmith, so it's not a neat coincidence that I'm just running away from that guy that showed me who his boss. I owe him money. Blacksmith is an incredibly important character. It's always nice to see a character in between the tragedy. Maybe have a laugh after. That guy killed me, man. Oh, yeah, I did get S class too. Yeah, okay. I need clothing. From one church to another. Always a comforting sound. bonfire and the man.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Andre of Astora.
Okay.
If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Oh, yes. I can upgrade my hammer. That's so good. That's so good. Oh my god.
I'll be seeing you then.
I don't have money.
Be careful out there.
I'm poor. Who knew? I don't got a shirt on my back. I'm poor. I think my spirits are higher than this guy's though. Stuck at the wall, huh? Getting gated, buddy? This is a generational icon. Get gated, man. Well, at least people are trying to get places.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought.
Forgiven.
I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say.
Really?
The thing just won't budge.
Oh
No
my.
matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So, here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
I've done that. I've done that.
Still closed. Still closed.
One more.
Still
What do you say?
closed.
You
Still
repeat?
closed.
And he's waited so long. And he's waited so long. Still human, so there's that to account for, right? But oh, let's see if I got money in my pockets, right? The game tricks you by telling you you don't have experience, but you probably do. I got a little bit of money. I got money. Should be enough.
Well, you need... Don't get yourself
That's all we
killed.
got. Oh, that was more than enough. I need to spend this. HP points really don't mean much. Oh man, I'm using a club and I want to put points into Dex. Help me. I think I have to go up to 14 anyways, so... Lightning, we know the power. For a swift defeat, the thing that lightning itself is supposed to defeat. Very, very unorthodox. You gotta remember too that lightning is a faith spell, right? So you have to believe in the incantation to summon its power. That's how it gets the fire out of your soul, if you will, right? The gods wrote the script, then you recite and you believe it, and a miracle occurs. This demon is performing a miracle. It's quite a thing. Beautiful flower, shining the light. get shook by the G-Man. Okay, definitely a two-wielder. I think my backstab animation got cancelled there from the wall. Or maybe I didn't lock in proper. Yeah. Ooh, opportunities for game-changing runs here. This is what they restart for, what they practice for. I'll just experience it. I'm not gonna get anything crazy. Oh, goodbye. Let's see what's up there. I think that might be the church. Just, I'd have to follow this wall. I know that that's where I fought the torch demon. I know it. So that has to be the church. And that's the, this is why we have the binoculars. That's where that dragon's waiting for me, and I fought the rats. Useful, but not mine. I went too far. I gotta go lower. No. Where am I? Here we go. Black Knight. Very distinguishable from the Silver Knight in their purpose and chronology. A timeline marker, right? When you see where the characters are, once you start realizing that these people have souls, or that they used to be people which had souls before they all went hollow, you will remember that they're there for a reason. And you begin to wonder, why are they there? It helps to know where they came from and when they would have been insane, you know, state of being, to understand why they might have stopped at any one given point. That guy is quite clearly a gatekeeper, and considering that I'm going down into Blighttown where the demons lie, I bet he's meant to stop them from creeping out. Oh. Where am I? Oh yeah, this is where I'm meant to be. I gotta get my clothing. This is what every normal Dark Souls player does their first time. Everyone does this. They go into the Valley of the Drakes, they say hey. They play their favorite Drake song. When they die, they play whoever he's beefing with. That dragon is important, but we will not be distracted by that. No. We were too greedy. He dropped the shield. Oh my god. We're being distracted. the show on the road. What did I die for? Let's see. A high quality weapon. Oh, powerful blessing. Now I know the damn magic that. Ooh, oh, wow! Hold the phone. Can I wear this? Oh, faith. Damn, that's quite the buff. It's quite the buff. 14 faith is like very basic. It's what you use to cast shitty spells, the shittiest of miracles. Turns out that also speaks to something, I would say, right? If it is the word of the lords, to use the game's terminology, right? 4 lords out of the one great flame. The lords created these miracles. If it's the word of the Lord that you use to generate power, and it takes such little faith, it really calls to question where the power comes from. Maybe the lords were just the first to reach the flame. Maybe. I have any humanity on that, but it also doesn't look like it's off my safety net. So, safety path. What if this bridge falls? That'd be like interesting defensive tool against PvP, you know? It's quite the sacrifice to edit your own map that way to make sure the invader doesn't screw you over. That bridge would have to come back up. Master Key, do your business? Hell yeah. Dude, man, this game is so well designed with its willingness to allow me to have fun more than once. Into Blight Town to get my clothes. We do all this for dignity, really. This is Soul Farm right here. Is this it? No. I'm in trouble. There, boys. I love how that wheel is powered by one undead dog. Oh! I love how this mosquito is just a bigger, more chaos version of the mosquito that's trying to kill me right now. How powerful chaos is pervasive. Almost natural in a sense, like genetic, right? Like a mutation, cancer, something like that. It's very different than how souls affect the vessel or other creatures. The game never really explores that, the difference between explore that at all. And actually, maybe I'm wrong completely because there's counter evidence to that. The Sith, right? Not Sith, like Sith, the dog. He, I mean, he's a dog, and he guards Artorias' grave. He holds a boss soul. Every boss soul is a piece of the Great Flame. That's a dog. that inherited part of the Great Flame. So maybe I just talked myself out of that. Anyways, now I'm dressed now. I will be soon. Now I need to. Still, I think I can naturally write a light roll because this armor is the best armor in the game, so obviously, right? But we have to do math to confirm. Oh boy. Dude, the technology is not here for this math. The UI just can't handle it. So we need to be under 24%, I believe. Oh, I'm gonna die. And I'm at 23. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Does endurance increase your quick load? It must. That's why that happened. Oof. Okay, very good. Just at light roll range, and we'll be rolling lighter soon. I mean, and to talk about farming Estus Flask, why not just get the next Estus Flask while I'm at it, right? I'm here, might as well buff myself a little bit more, and then I'll get Pinwheel, even though I'm objectively no more stronger. I'm actually healing beyond my health bar at this point. I'm healing beyond my health bar. How do I get out of here? Now I need my blade. Oh my god, I need my blade. That's my cap. That looks like a jump. That looks like a jump. But I know that I can just go somewhere. Is that it? It is. Guarded by two devil dogs. Behind the crate, that's how I knew. She was locked away. Should I kill that knight? See if he drops me the halberd? Maybe. I'm gonna try it one time. That's enough for me. He looks really pretty. I don't really use the glaive, man. I'm gonna try it again because I've never really used it, and everyone loves it. And this is supposed to be my fun time. So maybe I'll step outside of my. Now I'm bound by fate. Dude, destiny chasing time. What is my new... I'm still gonna go get my blades, of course. Wow. Can't make that Blue Titanite chunk too. What the hell does that even do? I guess that's a gimme for the halberd. I bet that's not in the OG game. Talk about a hell of a thing to test. What is the requirements on this bad bitch? Oh my god, she's dirty. That's like 30% more strength than I was ever gonna get. That's a lot. Damn. I'm gonna need to use a ring for that. I'm gonna put a ring on it. Alright, well, you know, that's how love is, right? You find it on the edge of a cliff and you fall and you get a halberd. And a crest, that's the real reason people come down here, but I would never. If you caught me with a crest shield out on the street, you know I was on something. And I need help. Because I have eyes to watch my step. Don't. Thank you very much. I like to play the game. No, all jokes aside, I don't blame anyone for using that. Stamina management is a thing that shield will get rid of. I don't like that shield. And Planet's in every game though. Every game should have that shield and a ring like that, and give them the spell too, plus the buff, whatever you want. Let them do it. Even this guy and his dumbass armor, all those people that think they're actually... I shouldn't taunt out. I shouldn't have done that. Howell is a good friend. Howell is a good friend, even though you don't believe this is good. This is going to take even longer than a night, and it will give me nothing that I could ever want. Nothing. Maybe the ring though. Hold on, Howell. Howell's ring. Dude. I had to use the other bit in tech. The mid-roll lock-on. It's been years. That's some PvP shit, I bet, man. Yeah, one of those PvP boys that mid-roll lock-on. I'm not gonna do that. I should, if I die, I'll use... I don't even know if I'll come back here if I die. Hell, I shouldn't be here right now. I'm fully clothed. Don't want to get caught with... Someone take a picture. I could probably get away with buffing myself. Now is not the time for that again. I did it. Oh, now I'm gonna waste the buff? No. I worked too hard for this. Fuck no. This works in every game though, right? Like, when sometimes I've been using many. I remember going into a ring with a guy that I've run all the games with, and he wanted to backstab at the beginning. How the hell did you do that? What the fuck? This is a life skill, okay? You never forget how to beat. You never forget how to get the... Oh! Ah! Ah! Stop! Stop him! Lock him up! Oh! Okay. I'm back. Hello? Thank you for waiting. I know what I'm doing. There you go. My memory was accurate. That's gonna help me light roll so much. Is there a reason for me to go down to the Hydra? No, but there's also no reason for me to not unlock this tower and confirm what I was looking at earlier. Well, now I know even that this is the confirmation that I was most definitely looking at the tourist team tower. And I'm aware. I'm aware. It's always good to double check these things. They can get jumbled up in between the games. Where's my bonfire sense? I have a lot of souls. I'm looking fine. Important. What do I do? Gargoyles are the objective. I didn't actually think I'd get this done. The gargoyles are the progression path. The blacksmith is my upgrades. I'm gonna just go to the gargoyles then and farm on my way up. 4k souls, what is that, like 3 levels? Get 2 more on my way out. Not gonna kill everything, because... Definitely won't kill that dragon either. Oh, I'll get that crossbow though. Mind that. One doesn't drop. There's another Kanto shard that I missed. Not gonna get that. That's the bomb, I think. I could drop down after I get that though. The souls don't matter. That's the thing. The item, every time I grab an item, it tells me 2 things. It tells me a lot of things actually, but from the game's point of view, it's really fun to grab the item. Oh, did I forget to get the shortcut? Oh no. Oh no. I did. Back up. Just making my way downtown. Running through Undenberg like it's Walmart or something. Oh, I can get the tourist demon too. That's a thing. Yep. No, the Capra demon, I mean. He's right here. What am I doing again? I need to get the ladder. Yep. So it's the ladder, then the bonfire. Then I have a way to go up and down at the same time. Go to the Capra demon, get the dogs, unlock Blighttown, get my blade after that instead of going into Blighttown. Yeah. The thing about the sword for me is that I know it can get me very, very far. This hammer could probably get me super far too. I've never actually seen... I don't like putting points into strength. I don't know if I should go for that. I really don't know. Ah, man. I feel like my first chance is going to be my best one. So if I'm gonna go for it, I might as well put some fire resist while I'm at it. Get the ladder. Oh, dude, I missed the ladder. I skipped the ladder. I just skipped it. Just skipped it. Oh, that's where I just was, the platform. It's interesting that the item isn't there. Did I get that item? I did. I went out and got that. Oh, wow. Rat. Get the ladder. Death is at every corner. Oh man. I nearly got choked a billion times there. That was a long one. Halberd, Havel, checkpoint? Man. Just missed getting invaded and winning or something like that. So we gotta put a shitload into strength because this game sucks. It actually makes sense because I have the club on me though, right? Like I'm just gonna keep scaling into strength with these strength weapons. My sword is technically a strength weapon. So curved greatsword is definitely more strength than dex. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a mod to fix that later. Now we go down to Capra Demon, yeah. Oh. So there are rules. Is this even better for me? It's in Blighttown. Why am I going to Blighttown again? No, I'm not. That's too far. I need to get the fire cube, so that's what I need. I need to go back to the shrine so that my flash seal is helpful. And then get okay. I'm oriented again. I'm focused. Down here, there probably is. Oh. Oh. The level on my feet are bare. Oh. First time he's here, though. We always check the chest for the mimic. The chain never lies. Black Firebomb. Holy hell. They really load you up for this boss. You're not supposed to lose to the Taurus Demon. But I did. A lot. Alright, with that Firekeeper Soul. And then Pinwheel, which is another Firekeeper Soul, I believe. No, that's the Rite of Kindling, so that I can feel good. I'm going down. I could just kill the gargoyles and call it a day. Going right into Blight. Then I actually have to call it that point. This was so much more of the game than I thought I would be getting to. Does he have something to say? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. What have I done? this isn't supposed to be this way. Dude, logic fucked me? Ah, I have to restart. Ah, dude, my clothing. I have because I stepped foot into the church. I unlocked the lever, the elevator, and then I went into Blighttown. You're supposed to go into Blighttown after you ring the first bell. So I skipped the gate, and the NPC said, "Fuck you, fuck you, dude, dude." I skipped logic. That guy was hard six size, man. How am I supposed to fight the 6 eyes? Damn. What's even the point? Now I have to get the right kindling. That's a learning experience right there. Holy hell, that's a thing. Okay. I'd wear her clothes, but mine are better. Unless there's poison in the room. Guess let's see that actually, if that armor has poison resist, because he said nod in the description. Oh, it's actually better at curse resist. It is, all these kind of gnaw you though. Bleed, curse, poison. Damn, man. Firekeeper gone. Oof. That's how we all experience it. In the audio, I guess this is probably all gonna get scrapped. Too bad, because I got that. Got a few things that were kind of interesting on it. I hope this gets recorded. Ow. Oh wow, one bar. Okay, yeah, I don't need that firekeeper. That's my bad. That's my bad. I need to get my blade. Next time. I'll for sure get my blade instead of restarting. This was a lot easier than I thought it would take a day or two. You guys think you can block me? No. Alright, where do I go? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, yeah. I respect you. That might be dead. Yes, it was. Okay. Whew. I definitely have to rest my weary head. Oh, that might be my next step. out of here. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god. Where did they come from? How many? I don't even know what the lever did. I have to look at it before I can close my eyes. That's still there. Ooh, that looks like a thing. Oh, that looks like a thing. Oh, dude. So many ways I could learn here, but it'd take too long. I could also just play the game, but that would also take too long. That was a good run. Very good run. Alright, number 1.